Folks, the opening ceremony of the 2024 Olympics had a part which was utterly disgusting. Today we're going to talk about the drag show that occurred at the 2024 Olympics, at the ceremony of the 2024 Olympics. I want to talk about this for many important reasons because I want to also raise awareness, and other than that I also want to stick up for what I think it's right. So I'm going to do this for this main reason. This is a video which is going to be shorter than usual. It's not going to be as long as usual. It's going to be a shorter video. I hope that you're going to enjoy it anyway, and I hope that you're going to like it. So, as you saw, the Last Supper was mocked at the 2024 Olympics, which I honestly think is a behavior that should be condemned and not accepted in any way, shape, or form. Why have we gotten to this point? This is, I think, the first question we should all ask ourselves. Why have we gotten to this point? I think that we've gotten to this point for the simple reason that Christians and principled people, let's call us in that way, have been too tolerant when it comes to, we could say degeneracy to some degree, or the woke mob, like Elon Musk called it.
The final straw. All right, so
I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus after that.
And this excess of tolerance has caused all of this to happen. Because I think that 20 years ago or 30 years ago, if what is happening right now had happened back then, we wouldn't have gotten to this point. And if we had gotten to this point, I think that the reactions would have been far more explosive, but in a positive way. I'm not talking about explosive reactions in a way where Christians would have made bombs explode. No, I'm talking about explosive reactions in the way of reactions from Christians actually standing up. And I think that has to be done. I absolutely naturally do condemn the mockery, the absolutely disgusting and horrific mockery of the Last Supper, which is one of the most powerful symbols of Christianity. This is not a matter of being Christian or not. I think this is a matter of actually, having principles and respecting other people. I respect people who go to drag shows, and actually, today I had a conversation about drag shows. I have been told that there are drag shows which are more normal than the horrific one which occurred at the 2024 Olympics. So I'm not going to judge every single drag show just because I saw a clip of one. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to judge drag shows because I've not been to drag shows. I'm going to judge the particular moment where Christianity was so disrespectfully mocked at the 2024 Olympics. That is what I'm going to judge personally. We saw a woman, a very fat woman, and this is not offensive, this is realism. And I don't want to come across as mean or offensive in any single way, shape, or form, but I just believe that in that circumstance, I don't understand why a fat woman was there. I will be completely honest. Olympics is about sports. It is not about, body positivity. Body positivity has got nothing, absolutely literally nothing to do with the Olympics. I don't even understand why a drag show was there. They have said that the reason why the drag show was there was because of being inclusive and love, which is not the case. I absolutely think that those two words are being hijacked and used as Trojan horses in order to defend themselves from the tyrannical acts which they are doing upon the Christians. That is what basically is going on. That's what I think is going on. Personally, that's my personal idea. What do I want to do with this? What do I want to do with this video? As I have said, I've already told you what happened. And I've already shown you the clips probably. I want to do this. Christians and religious people in general, because this is not a matter of Christians against Muslims, Christians against Christianity, against Buddhism. This is a matter of religious people against non-religious people. And I will correct myself here. I think that this is a matter of people who have respect and allow people to have different opinions. And I think that this is a matter of that. And I believe absolutely naturally with all of my soul that we should allow people to believe what they want to believe. We should allow people to do what they want to do within the law and within the law of respect. That's what I personally believe. That's my personal standpoint on freedom of speech as a whole and freedom of action as a whole. That's what I personally believe. I think that if you want to be a Christian, if you want to be a religious person, you should be allowed to be a religious person without being mocked. If you want to be trans, you should be allowed to be so without being mocked. That's what I personally believe. It is not a matter of Christianity in and of itself, it is a matter of respect in this case, and Christianity has clearly been mocked and disrespected deliberately and openly in the last 20 years or so, and this is absolutely unacceptable, and we should condemn and protest against this behavior. Protests have occurred in the last days following the horrendous and, I believe, rather offensive display of the Last Supper, which we saw at the Olympics. And this is very good, guys, because I feel that Christians are starting to wake up a little bit. And I'm going to talk about God in a video, but I'm not specifically a Christian, let's say it in that way, even though the country I live in, which I'm not going to tell you which is a Christian country, and so I'm not a Christian, despite living in a Christian country. However, I respect religion and I'm religious. I believe in God. I have gone on a spiritual reversion, which is still going on. And I'm going to talk about God when this reversion ends or gets to the point where I can actually start talking about that. I just gonna leave a question mark regarding my standpoint on religion. But coming back to the point about Christianity, I am happy to see that Christians are standing up and protesting rightfully and peacefully, because what they did to Christians was absolutely unacceptable, intolerable, and it should be condemned at all costs. So I stand with Christians, I stand with respect, I stand with freedom of speech and freedom of expression within the law of respect. That's where I personally stand in this whole situation. I want to raise awareness for this, and I want to encourage my fans and my new fans and all the people who are listening to this video and all the people of the world to respect everybody else's choices. And I encourage people to do that, because respect is the pivotal and respect is the pillar actually of civilization. If we don't respect somebody else's opinions and ideas, then the world is a mess and is chaotic, and tyranny and satanism is going to rule the world, as unfortunately it is happening. And a little word on a couple of things. So there was a person with the testicles out. This is disgusting, guys. Again, children are watching the opening ceremony of the Olympics. You cannot show pictures of a man with testicles out. I don't care if that person identifies as a man or not, but that's unacceptable. The Olympics are an event related to sports, and millions of vulnerable, impressionable children are watching the opening ceremony of the Olympic every single year. So we cannot allow testicles to be shown off in front of millions of impressionable eyes, and we should absolutely take action towards a more respectful, principled, and I think better world as a whole. That's my message, guys, regarding the Olympics. Thank you very much for the support, and thank you very much for watching this video. As I said, as I didn't say, but I'm gonna say this right now, in the next days, there are gonna be videos which have been pre-recorded. Actually, the last two videos you have seen are videos which weren't supposed to be recorded, but I recorded them because they were important and I wanted to do it. Thank you very much, folks, and see you with a new video. Bye bye.